Have you felt like that? No matter what you do, the same kind of patterns keep repeating themselves, whether it's in relationships or in your finances, your personal growth, or any other area of your life, where it feels like you keep coming up against that invisible ceiling that you simply can't break free from, where it may feel like that there's an invisible force kind of pulling the strings, keeping you stuck, unable to move forward, or there's that invisible ceiling that you keep coming up against that you can't move past in order to create a life of more abundance, freedom, happiness, or whatever it is that you would like to experience. Now, if you ever experience that where you're feeling so stuck in life and no matter what you're doing, you can't seem to move forward, this could be related to karma, where karmic patterns are playing in the background, influencing and negatively impacting your life, and you might not even be aware of it. In this video, I want to share with you how to uncover if karma is really at play here, affecting your life. Because once you become aware of what karmic patterns are playing out in your life, you have the awareness to then do something about it. Because karma is all about learning specific lessons to help your soul to grow, to evolve, to transform. And when certain challenges are happening in your life, that could be that karma is at play. And when you uncover these karmic patterns, when you're becoming aware of that, then you can do something about that. You can then work with this karma to heal it, to clear it, to transcend it, and then to learn the lesson and let go of the negative effect it has on you, so you can really set yourself free from the hold it has on you, so you can get out of feeling stuck and really moving forward in life. Now, there are actually different types of karma. There's the personal karma, then there is the ancestral karma, and then there is the collective karma. Now, you can really work with, whatever is going on in your life to really uncover, what karma is really playing out. Now, the personal karma is all the things that you have done in your past and often past lives. And karma is basically kind of like what comes around goes around, so to speak. And it's about learning valuable lessons. So if in a past life you didn't learn a specific lesson, whether it was about relationships or finances or just any other area of your life, then you will have the opportunity to experience similar experiences over and over again. These are those reoccurring patterns in your life throughout multiple lifetimes, and you will have these reoccurring patterns happening throughout your life and throughout many lifetimes until you have grown ready to learn the lesson, to become aware of it, and then to learn the lesson. Because karma cannot just be healed and cleared without learning the lesson, because it's something that you're actually meant to learn. Think of it like cause and effect, right? You have caused something that then created an effect of you created karma. And then you're being given different opportunities to then really learn the lesson, to dissolve the karma, to complete the karma. And like I said, here, this could be on a personal level, it could be ancestral, and then of course we also have the collective karma. And here, for example, finances, abundance, wealth, and things like that. That can actually have personal karma attached to it, collective karma attached to it, and also, of course, ancestral karma attached to it. So you can then, when you're uncovering the karma, you can then start working through that. Because like I said, it's about learning the lesson. And the way karma can manifest in your life is it can happen in many different ways. So for example, if we're talking about relationships, it could be that you keep attracting the same kind of people into your life, whether it's the narcissist, the people that don't treat you right, the people that don't value you, and things like that. It's all about for you to learn to love yourself deeply, to value yourself deeply, to not be a doormat and things like that. Now, on the financial side, it could cause you to always struggle financially, where you're just barely getting by, or you're making a little bit more and then all of a sudden, the money is gone quicker than it actually came in. That also can have karmic patterns attached to it, because maybe in a past life you had some negative experience around money, or also maybe some good experience, but then you were maybe a not so pleasant person, things like that. So whenever you experience those challenges, those recurring patterns in your life, it's a good idea to maybe uncover is there maybe some karma attached to it? Is there maybe something you're meant to learn from that? And even just feeling just stuck in your life, that too could have karma that is really playing out in the background, keeping you in that stuck state of being. And you want to really identify these karmic patterns, because if you don't identify these karmic patterns, they're still there. They're running in the background. They're negatively influencing you and impacting you and keeping you feeling stuck, and you're not able to really move forward. And it can continue to affect you negatively. And that's why it's so important that you do karmic work, because just because you're not aware of the things or you don't want to think about these karma, they are still there. They're playing in the background. And it's up to you to then decide, okay, now maybe it's the time for me to do some karmic work to set myself free from what happened in the past, so I can learn the lesson and then really set myself free from that. And now let me share with you, how can you really identify these karmic patterns? Because with awareness always comes the power of choice. Once you're aware that there are karmic patterns playing out in the background, well, then you can do something about it. And here you want to work with whatever's coming up, whatever you're experiencing, then heal it, clear it, and really learn the lesson from that. And really uncovering, well, what are you meant to learn from this? So there are a couple of different ways that you can do this. Like, one would be just self-reflection. You start out by just looking over your life to uncover, well, what are some negative reoccurring patterns that you keep experiencing throughout your life? Now it doesn't have to be the exact same one, but similar in frequency, similar in essence, right? So let's say you keep attracting a certain kind of person in your life. That could be a karmic pattern that you're meant to learn something from that. Or if it's around the finances, same thing. If, for example, you constantly are struggling financially, or you're only just barely getting by, things like that, you want to uncover those patterns. And here it's ideal to maybe journal about that, write all that stuff down, and really journal about the things that you're uncovering. So that's one way of how to go about it. Now, other ways would be, well, for example, you could use guided meditation. There are so many different guided meditations out there that can assist you with that to really uncover these karmic patterns. You could do, let's say, an Akashic record reading, for example, to uncover what karmic patterns are there around specific areas of your life. And if you would like to explore my Akashic record readings, link is in the description below, where I can assist you with a reading. So there are different ways that you can do that. You can also work with someone, a healer, a guide, a channel, a spiritual mentor, to assist you also in uncovering these things. But you on your own, this self-reflection would be ideal. Journaling as well. Journaling about what reoccurring challenges are you experiencing. What are these reoccurring patterns in your life? And then when you're uncovering that, then the next step is, because you want to uncover it. Then the next step is you want to uncover, well, what's the message, the lesson, and the gift? Because in order to heal and clear and dissolve karma, you have to learn the lesson. So once you've uncovered of, what are these karmic patterns, then you want to go a little deeper to uncover, well, okay, what am I meant to learn from this? And here journaling is a great way. I mean, you can also do this in meditation, or you can do this just, tuning in, whatever way works for you. But the second step is really, you want to uncover the message, the lesson, or the gift within the karma, because you need to learn something from that. So here you want to detach on an emotional level from whatever happened. Really take a step back and then look at it from a clear mind, really elevating your consciousness, maybe even looking above the challenge, right? And allow yourself to look at, okay, well, what am I meant to learn from this? This is the stuff that I've kept experiencing. Well, what is really at the core of this? What am I meant to learn from this? That is really important. That is so very important. You want to uncover what is at the core of this. What are you meant to learn from this? And here you want to acknowledge that. Once you really uncover it, well, what is that message, the lesson, and gift? You want to really acknowledge it. You want to embody that. You want to really accept it. Okay, this is what I'm meant to learn from this. Got it. Okay, I understand. It's not always comfortable, because oftentimes it's pushing your buttons, because it's something you haven't learned, and it's also taking responsibility of whatever you are meant to learn from this, right? So you want to acknowledge it. Then the third step is you want to heal and clear it. And here you can use something as simple as using Ho'oponopono. It's an Hawaiian mantra. So basically it goes like this. You're tuning into that discomfort. You're tuning into whatever you uncovered. And then you're repeating the mantra. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And that's how you can really clear the negative charge around the karma. And of course, then the next step would be is you want to take different actions, because that's really the important thing. Is it's not just always about then just learning the lesson. That is one very important key, but then you also want to take different actions. You want to take different steps. But that is how you can really uncover karma, and then also how to work through that. But like I said, the key about karma is it's meant to help you grow. It's meant to help you learn certain lessons so you can then dissolve the karma. So don't think karma is all bad. It actually helps you to grow. It's helping you learn the lesson that previously you just weren't ready to learn. So whatever you're uncovering, and here that's why it's so important, do this karmic work, really uncovering what are those patterns, what's the message, the lesson, and gift within it. Heal and clear whatever energy is there, and then embody the gift, embody the lesson, and then take different actions. That's how you can do karma work. So I hope this was beneficial for you. If you have any questions about this, definitely feel free to leave a comment below. Ask any questions that you have. I'm here to assist you in really understanding this concept more so you can do this for yourself. Now, also, if you want more assistance, I want to invite you, maybe consider joining me in Transcendence, my membership, where I can assist you with karma work as well. There are also different lessons inside Transcendence to assist you with that as well. And there's so much available to you: weekly calls, monthly workshops, a private community to really assist you doing this work. So if that is of interest to you, the link is in the description below. I would be honored if you were to join us. But I really want to invite you, do some karma work. Allow yourself to become aware of what patterns are there in your life so you can then break free from them. So thanks so much for watching. Also be sure to check out these two videos here. There are two videos about ancestral patterns as well. How to uncover them, how they're affecting you, and then also light language activation to help you heal and clear that. So thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.